People nowadays, they take it upon themselves to take the lives of other people without second thought. When there is no honor, when there is no reverence for human life, police then use excessive force. When there is no reverence for human life, young brothers and sisters kill one another. When there is no reverence or fear of human life, resource officers throw children around the room. Yeah, when there is no fear or reverence of life, our children are punching and body slamming their teachers. When there is no reverence for life, you'll put harmful drugs in your body. When there is no reverence for human life, you will allow yourself to lay down with anybody. When there's no reverence for human life, you will post twerking videos of yourself online. When there is no reverence for life, you will disrespect your parents and disrespect your teachers. When there is no reverence or fear for life, you submit to and accept less than God's absolute best for your life. I'm not getting no help today and I'm fine. Fearfully made starts with the reverence of the fact that God breathed into you, and because I'm borrowing his breath, I reverence myself and the lives of other people. Do me a favor and shake about 3 people that sleep around you and tell them we got to honor each other. Yeah, we gotta go back to reverencing and honoring each other. I said we gotta go back to reverencing and honoring each other. I know y'all looking at me. I know you wish I was preaching something else. I know you want me to say something to encourage you because you're going through on your job. But I want to go back to some of the stuff that's really going on within our communities and within your house. The day you became your child's friend and stopped being their parents, all of life went to hell. Y'all ain't liking this kind of preacher. I ain't studying none of y'all. I said the minute you became your child's friend instead of being their parent was when all of life took a turn for the worse. The day you didn't make your child say yes sir and yes ma'am. The day y'all ain't saying nothing. The day you hung out with your child as if y'all was buddies and you became so familiar as a sister brother instead of a mother father. The day you didn't punish your child when they did wrong to teach them right from wrong was the day that the world took a turn for the worse. The minute fathers lost reverence for the fact that you are bringing a life into the world and tried to remain in that child's life, I don't care how crazy the mama is. The minute you decided, I didn't ask to get pregnant, and you decided to abort the life, all of humanity took a turn for the worse. Yeah, I knew this wasn't going to go too well. The minute we put up the belt, the minute we put up the switch, the minute we start adopting, some of these European psychologists who we have picked up their books and read how about child behavior. Let me tell you something. Sigmund Freud don't have nothing to do with the fact that the child God gave you is your responsibility to raise them in the fear and the admonition of God. If you in my house, you will say yes sir. You will say no ma'am. You will not walk around up in here like you own something, because if you do it here, you'll do it in the school. I don't need the police to take a billy club to my son. I'm gonna go at my son before he ever get to the police. I guarantee you, I hear you say, well, Bishop, it's also inclusive of some personal choice. Let me help you. I guarantee you that every issue that you're having as an adult can be traced back to an issue in your childhood or when you was coming up. I ain't studying none of y'all. Every drama that you're having as an adult can be traced back when something in your childhood gets off kilter, it carries over into your adulthood. When you lose the sight of the sanctity of life as a child, you will also not reverence it as an adult. And so if mama let 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men run in and out of her house, guess what you gonna do as an adult? I'm all for protesting. I'm all for marching. I'm gonna get me a shirt, Black Lives Matter, but at the end of the day, it's bigger than that. We no longer respect human life. And we don't respect human life because we don't respect God. We don't honor God no more. We don't show reverence and fear to God anymore. Y'all ain't saying nothing. We give God leftovers. We give him part-time service. We give him shams. And we give him leftovers. And we give him tithe worship. And we drag our tithe hips in the church and just give him whatever because we don't reverence God no more. I don't care how lonely you might feel right now, or how you might feel like you are abandoned and by yourself. The psalmist declares that God has intimate knowledge of each and every person, even, watch this, before they were born. Listen to verses 13 through 16. Listen to it in the New Living Translation. The psalmist said, "You made all the delicate inner parts of my body and knit me together in my mother's womb. Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. Your workmanship is marvelous. How well I know it. You watched me as I was being formed in utter seclusion, as I was woven together in the dark of the womb." Verse 16, you saw me before I was born. Thank you, God. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. Oh, God, thank you that before I breathed my first breath, you had already ordered my steps. Now, there were times, and I gotta be honest, that I got off track from your steps. And while y'all sitting up in here on the first Sunday acting like you always stayed on course, I gotta be honest and say there were occasions when I got off track from the steps that you ordered for me. But thanks be unto God, you love me too much to leave me off course. You allow situations to get me back